Okay, hello and welcome. Welcome. So, we're going to be doing the daily race B, I believe it is, at Catalonia. So you can see we're here in the Audi R8, which I've seen from a few people racing is doing pretty well around this track this week. So we're going to be giving that a go. And yeah, we'll do a bit of qualifying because I'm coming in fresh to this. We've got no lap times whatsoever, so we need to build up and learn the track a bit more, learn the car, and see how we get on. After that, if there's time, I might dip in and do a couple of the weekly challenge races, because again, I've not done any of those yet. I'm falling behind a bit this week. But yeah, we'll go from there. So let's kick it off and do some quali. So first things first, turn off that traction control. And let's try and get used to this car. I believe this is four-wheel drive, this car. So we'll see how that goes. Right. We're on the racing hard tyres to start with. That's what we'll need to use for the race as well. There's quite a few shadows on the track, which makes it a little bit tricky from this view to see kind of your racing lines and things. I normally like to keep an eye on where the tyre marks are on the track, but when you've got the shadows, I can make it a bit harder. That's always a fun corner that I have trouble with around there. Alright, this is, I believe, the tightest bend on the track. Just losing it there. Oh dear, this is a handful. That's why we practice. Hi Wayne, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you had a good weekend. Have you tried out any of these daily races yet this week? I'm sensing that I might need a little bit of traction control when we come to do the race, just to give us a bit of a safety net, because I'm not quite at the point yet where we can comfortably drive this flat out on the limit with no traction control. I'm not quite at that level with this car yet. Just practicing, yeah, that's it, buddy. It's this is a tricky old track, this one. Plenty of opportunities for the car to kind of get away from you. As you could see on my first lap there. Starting to find a bit of a rhythm now, which is good. think a 142 is probably where I want to be, based on what I've seen other drivers putting down. Just have to be really patient with this car in terms of getting that throttle down on your exits. Oh, just caught a bit of grass there, that was a shame. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a helping hand just until I get more comfortable with it. So we'll put traction control on 2 there, just for now. And we'll ease it off, we'll just do a few laps, take it off, and keep building. I would definitely prefer it if there was a bit more sunshine on the track, but it is what it is. I think this is the conditions we'll have for the race. Right, let's go for it. We need to find our braking zone here on turn 1. Where's that? That's the 200. So I think just before the 100 board there is a little black sign. And that's what I'm going to be looking out for on the next lap. I think that for me is probably the critical point of no return. If you brake after that, you're going to be in the sand. Just from how that felt. So we're about a second ahead now. That's just because I'm able to push that bit harder now that we've got the traction control on to help us. Right, go hard on the brakes here. Again, just grabbing a little bit of grass there, that was only a tiny piece. Okay, try and use as much track here on the entry and get the power as early as we can. And go. So 144, still a bit of work to do there. Just finding the limit of grip and then just bringing it back from that point on those sweeping bends. Half a second. Oh, just caught the grass. Can we fix it? No. That was a shame. Lost about half a second there. I think the back rear tyre just caught a bit of grass and it just threw the car out. It really drags you in, doesn't it? This is where we can practice all these little silly things. Find the limit. What I might do one more lap. I know we've got a penalty here, which is going to be a shame, but I'll just do one more lap and then we'll go and try and jump into a race. Upshift a little bit early there. It gives you a bit more traction. And again, I'll try that on this corner here. This is one of the corners I really struggle with. Upshift early, take the heat out of it, give you a bit more traction back. Go. For some reason, Gran Turismo looks favourably on you when you kind of do an early upshift on the exit of corners. It's not really the way I kind of naturally would want to drive, but it seems to work well on this. Because your rev limit is not quite at the top of your rev range yet. Oh, I've got a penalty there. So, an alright lap, nothing amazing there, just a couple of mistakes. But pretty average. So, let's go and try out the race. I need to have a look at my rig at some point. I've got a little bit of a wobble going on with my pedals in the frame, so I need to tighten up some bolts, I think. If you see the car veer off into the barrier, it might be because my brake pedal's gone. But we'll see if it hangs on in there. Let's go all the way back, because we'll have to find the next slot to jump into. Hopefully, we haven't missed a race. What's that, 17:50? We've got 7 minutes until this one kicks off. Put on the racing hards. So there's our Audi R8 we've got today. 700 pp. So we've got a couple more minutes to do a few more laps. And then it'll bring us into the race. Oh dear, getting that all kinds of wrong on turn 10 or whatever that number is. Turn. Let's go. Need to remember to brake before the turn, not on it. That's it. Easy does it. Ah, it was too early. That upshift just caused the car to kind of run out, and we just lost it. Ran out of track there. I just wanted to try that. the upshifts on these exits. I'm trying to get it just right, so as you see the exit line and you know you're clear, do the upshift as soon as you see that point. Which again doesn't feel natural to me, but I know I've seen other quicker drivers to me doing that, and that seems to be a good tactic. There we go. That's the kind of thing there we want to be doing. And every car has its own quirks as well in terms of gear changes, so it's just learning that really. A little bit sluggish through that, but it's not the worst. That's it. Let's go. Kept it in second there because I thought the upshift would just cause a bit too much drama for us. And go. Oh, the AstroTurf gets me every time. Let's try a slightly different view and see if it'll give us a bit more, kind of a better view of the corners and the line we want to be taking. That's one thing I've not done yet on this track, is load in a ghost for quicker time and just try and follow it. .136, so we're not going to get a lap in now, unfortunately, but that's okay. Right, chasing him down. Let's go. What I'm looking for now is consistency before the race. The time for kind of trial and error should be over now. We should be into a different mode of just trying to get a nice clean racing line and consistent. So I'm not too worried about pace just yet. Ah, right. Need to remember that track limit. I think that's on the exit. Yeah, I didn't get that quite right, but into the race now. Okay. Keep calm and prepare for takeoff. That's what we're seeing in the chat. Dirty drivers everywhere. Oh dear. That doesn't bode well, does it? Oh dear, oh dear. Couple of A-rated safety rating drivers here. We'll just try and race our road race, stay out of trouble, keep your head down. That's what it's all about, isn't it? A couple of people using the Ferrari 458. This is, of course, the no chicane layout. So we're right at the back here. I know that our qualifying lap times weren't great, so we've got some work to do. But I'm hoping, with a bit of consistency, we can get into somewhere maybe top 10, top 15th, or better than that, top 13th if we're lucky. So a couple of positions, I'll be happy with that. Right, switch to more detailed radar view. I'm going to brake just before where we normally do. Oh dear. I didn't expect them to just stop on the apex there. And I even broke early there to try and protect from that a little bit. But never mind. I'm pleased that we didn't upset anyone else's race there. A little bit of nudging going on here. Oh dear. Couple of penalties up ahead, so we're just gonna see how that pans out. There we go. So we're through there. Okay, up into 12th. Let's try and just keep pushing. A little bit of battling going on ahead here. So that's going to obviously slow them down slightly. Use that to our advantage. I did expect there to be a nudge there. I know that corner's always hectic. Another car off. So we're now into P10. I think everyone's doing the work for us here. I don't even need to put any fast lap times down. As long as we just keep it clean. And consistent. I suspect though, up in podium positions it's a different story. I bet they're pulling away from us right now. So I'm going to watch this car behind us, the 458 behind us, carefully, because they might try a big lunge here going into turn 1. So I am going to be ready for that. Okay, no, they've kept it clean. But I broke a bit later there than I normally would, just to try and make some space. Coming up the inside now. Looks like they might try and make a move on this corner. They're looking for a gap. I'm going to do a switchback. Didn't quite make it, but not to worry. Just keep it steady. They took that quite deep there. I think they're pushing just too hard at the moment. Brake check. Just braking very early there because I want to get round nice and tight. And go. They're already fairly close behind us, so they've got good pace. Whew, that was close. Really wanted to carry as much speed through there as I could so we can get a good run down here. Hey GT, hope you're doing well, mate. Apologies for not watching chat there, guys. Just focusing on the race as much as I can at the moment. But welcome, welcome. Okie dokie. Just a couple more corners and then one more lap to go. Catching up, mind. I need to keep pushing. What tends to happen is all the crashes and spin outs happen in the first few laps, and then everyone starts really concentrating after that. Right, and go. Just keep watching the split times. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, GT. I hope you feel better soon, my friend. Whoa, it's going to be challenging to try and keep P9 at bay here. Let's see what we can do. Hey, it must be commentator's curse. I've just said that, and I think they went off track. So all of a sudden, they were 4 tenths, and then all of a sudden they were 4 seconds behind. So I don't know what happened there. If anyone saw it in chat, let me know what happened there, but oh, that's wide. We can fix it. Go. Now, nothing silly here. Last few corners. Just need to bring it home. And there we go. So from P16 to P8. I'm very, very happy with that. First race down. Yeah, forgetting how to brake. That's we've all done that before, GT. Don't worry, you're not alone in that. Whoa, right. So there we go. First race down. It's always nice when you get that blue increase on driver rating and safety rating, but it doesn't happen as often as we'd like, does it? That's the trouble. But let's keep going. Let's try and set a faster quali this time, so we're not at the back of the grid. How long have we got here now? 8 minutes or something. We'll jump back in. Oh, we need to change tyres again. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I can go like this, maybe they'll stay fixed. Right. So we know what to do now. We know how to get a consistent time. But can we get it consistently fast? .144. I do think 142 is probably going to be spot on, where like perfect lap for me, but I'm quite a way off that. So if I get a 143 here, I'd be very happy. Needed to be quicker with the downshifts there. That would have given us probably another 2/10 out of that. Really trying to get used to kind of braking technique as well at the moment, where it's not about simply how hard can you press the pedal, but feeling the kind of weight transfer of the car and using your braking more effectively. So just trying to be a bit smarter with where we brake, how hard we brake, and you know, lifting off certain points to do a bit of trail braking. So it's a long way to go with it, but that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, that could be a penalty, possibly. Three. Wow, look at that. 144.000. We said we wanted 143, so that was quicker downshifts. You can see there, we're kind of quicker on entry. Just messed up the steering a little bit, but you can see we didn't run quite as deep. Three tenths to knock off here. It's not been as clean as the last lap. So yeah, we're now 6 tenths down. Seven tenths down. My goodness. Made a bit up there. 2 tenths back. That was good. Go, 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 go! We've got this. I think I'm braking too early here, but I'd rather be early than off the track. Now, brave. Be brave. Go for it. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh my dear. I might retry that. That was brave, but a little bit stupid. Just throwing it in. And hoping for the best. Need to ride that curb on the way in. That gives us a much better entry. Let's go. 3 minutes. Now we're going racing. Ah! Go, go, go! Whew. That was a little bit poor, a bit too deep there. That lift, I thought it was going to be nasty there, but it was just about right with the timing of it. Oh, that worked okay. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, just getting a bit too close to the apex there. Little lift. Ah, wide. Just pushing too much there, but it's getting there. It's getting there, definitely. It's really bugging me that we've got such a dead-on time of 1:44. Why can't it be a 1:43? That's what we wanted. Oh, on the grass. "30 seconds. Yeah, the trick to that corner is definitely just no braking, just a kind of half a lift and then ease it back on once you're round. This one you want to cut about that much off it. Just get 2 tyres onto that green bit. Onto the AstroTurf. Well, we're not last, which is an improvement on last time. We're not at the back. And what's the times here looking like? So, quite a big jump there. Look, 1:43.3. I suspect that this time we're going to have a bit more of a challenge on our hands. If it's a clean race in the first few laps, we might not catch up as much as we'd like, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. just starting to get dark, isn't it? If you look at the way the headlights are on the cars, you can see it's just in that dusk period, isn't it? Right, here we go. Radar engaged. And do we go left or right here, do you think? I'm going to have a little look. Draw them out. Oh, big nudge. It's alright, we'll get that position back, I think. Oh, a few cars going off wide there. Oh dear, just unghosted at the wrong time. Track limit there, unfortunately. Had to bail out of that one. Just braking too late. This is a very different race to the last one we've just done, isn't it? When we look at the style of driving, I think this time I'm the odd one out. It's not quite as clean as I'd like. Much quicker drivers. But I'm confident that we'll be able to keep ourselves off the 16th place. Try not to get the wooden spoon prize. Right, and go. Real shame that we picked up a track limit there. A couple of cars off track up ahead. That wasn't too painful actually. I thought that was going to really knock us back. Bit of battling there going on. Find a gap, go. I'm going to stick to the back of this car and use that slipstream. Yeah, they really closed the door on us there. I didn't want to make contact, but I couldn't find any other way of backing out of that, unfortunately. Right, let's go for it. Ooh, 2-second penalty there. Up ahead. Ooh. Careful, careful, careful. I think I followed their line through there and that was a mistake. I'm keeping that position if you don't mind. Thank you very much. I had to really defend that one. Right, last lap, here we go. Oh, P11 running it wide. Managing to keep it on though. I think this corner here is slow. I need to work on that one. Keep it on, go. Now then, just a lift. Get the grip, ease it on. I think everyone's settled into it now. I'm not seeing many mistakes from others. So there we go, P12. It was a much tougher race compared to the last one. We had to really kind of adjust driving style, be less, I guess, aggressive, more try and be a bit more consistent, because we knew that others weren't going to make mistakes. So yeah, improvement up 3 positions, but still a bit of work to do. Yeah, I thought we'd drop the driver rating there. I think unless you're in the kind of top 8, it looks like, you're not going to be improving that driver rating. But yeah, overall a good race. It was. Oh, they've left the lobby now, but that P10 there, HRV Matt, we had a great little battle with them, great race. And they did very well, trying to push ahead and then take another position to get into P10. They did really well there. Okie dokie. So, what else have we got? Glenn Watkins. Watkins Glenn, sorry. I'll probably revisit that one another day, but I'm going to give this one more go. Again, get the hards on. Let's just see if we can finally crack that 144. We can do it. It's so close. Didn't feel perfect, but let's go for it. So I tried turning in a bit later there, and that actually worked out better, I think. And again there, just being that little bit later on the entrance. Now lift. Just managed to keep that in. That might have scuppered our lap time though. 3. Oh, it did. It was reasonably good until that point. Alright, come on. We got this. Just didn't have the car balanced there on entry. The car was wanting to go the other way, and I hadn't kind of prepared it enough. Yeah, this is a trashy lap, this one. Let's just make sure we get a good one on the next one. A nice, good run onto turn 1. That's good. Got that right. Go. Not quite right, really. That's better. But is it enough? Not quite. Oh, 144.4. This is good. Isn't it typical? It's always the one when the race is going to start that you think you're going to get it. Oh, that's not great. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? Yeah! Finally! 143. Oh, apologies for not doing much talking there, but I had to get into tunnel vision mode and try and concentrate on that one. So we're just connecting with players. Just going to wait for them to load in. What's the lap times looking like this time? So, okay, we haven't got such a big jump in front of us. Why did that not count? We got a 143.8 there, but it hasn't picked it up for some reason. Maybe it will next time. Yeah, you can see we really want to be in that 142 range, even if it's just a high 142 of kind of like 142.8 or something like that. I think I'll get there. It's just a case of learning the track a bit more and being completely confident with it. And I'll also try and follow a couple of ghost cars, load in some of the top drivers and see what they're doing. See where they're braking and break it down a bit more. Got the weather on there for some reason. Hopefully it's not going to rain on us. car coming in hot behind us. They had to back out of that. But I needed to leave space because I knew what was going to happen in front of us. Cars were going to bunch up. So it's to either make contact at the front or make contact in rear. Little nudge there. Oh dear, I had to cross arms there to try and hold on to that one. I'm not sure if that was intentional. We might have to watch that replay back. Something tells me that was a bit of a revenge attack. Been terrible, terrible, terrible start to a race. A couple of corners here I just don't think I've got quite right in terms of the practice we've been doing. Everyone's settled down again into the groove here. I'm not seeing much in the way of mistakes. Oh, that being said, commentator's curse up ahead. P12 just running it wide. It means we can catch up a little bit. P11 running off. Trying to keep an eye on the radar as well all times, because I know there's cars not that far behind us. Must have left, maybe left the lobby. 2 laps to go. Whoa, not on the grass. Running that a little bit deep into that corner. Hey Shumi, nice to see you, my friend. Thanks, buddy. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, just the frame might just be network or some settings in the streaming software I can look up. So we'll get it fixed. Am I being brake checked here? What's going on? There we go, across the line for P13, lucky number 13. Yeah, what I've done, Shumi, is I've bumped up the frames to 60 FPS, so I might need to just revisit that and see if that's too much. But I'll take a look at the settings, buddy. We'll get that sorted. But yeah, thank you very much for calling that out. Right. Excellent. So I think I'll probably leave that one there for today, because I do have a busy day tomorrow with an early start, so don't want to be too tired for that. But thank you everyone for joining the stream and watching a couple of races we did there at Catalonia. Really enjoyed that track. I've still got a lot to learn and try and build on that that time to get it from a 144 down to a 142. Try and find that in 2 seconds. But yeah, we'll be back later in the week, and we'll be doing more daily races. I'll try and finish off the weekly challenges. And I think there's a couple of time trials out now as well. With I've seen the McLaren VGT that looks interesting around Suzuka. So yeah, stay tuned for those. But as always, thanks everyone for watching. If you could hit that like button on the way out, that would be awesome. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.